Hey guys, what's up? Camp What's Up 5 here, it's Josh,
RS Chaos Master Brian here. How's it going, guys?
and today we're going to talk about our thoughts on our ideal Dragon Ball Z video game. So let's go ahead and get started with this, guys. Okay, so I'm going to have Brian start this one off, so Brian, take it away.
Well, before I give you my ideal Dragon Ball Z game, I want to talk a little bit about past Dragon Ball Z games. I own a total of 2 Dragon Ball Z games. That is right, 2. I am a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, and I only own 2. Your question would be, why would he only own 2? Let's think about this. Because they're repetitive. Because they're all fighting games. Because they're all just cash grabs at the Dragon Ball Z franchise. And they all are pretty much the same. They're the same, and I'm getting very disappointed with the same stuff over and over and over again. So, with that, I'm going to show you the 2 games that I do own. I own Dragon Ball Z HD Collection for the PlayStation 3. By far the best Dragon Ball Z game on the market for fighting games. Dragon Ball Z Budokai and Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Budokai 3 was my favorite Dragon Ball Z game out of any of them.
I agree. I totally agree with that. I had both those games on the... Well, I had the first one on the GameCube, and I had the third one on the PlayStation 2. And just flying around as Goku, just flying around the 3D world, and it was just... To get from place to place was just amazing.
Then I also own the newest release, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. And the reason why I bought this is because it had the new Battle of Gods storyline with it. And I was like, well, I can justify it because it's not just the same thing over and over again. It had something new to it. So I do own this one. It came with a Naruto Goku costume. And it's decent. You guys can probably tell when it comes to Dragon Ball Z games, I'm not that excited anymore. I've played countless number of fighting games. I think we're probably on our 21st or 22nd fighting game for Dragon Ball Z. So because I don't want to just start screaming at the video, I'm going to pass this over to Josh.
So, before I go and quickly to show you guys the 3 Dragon Ball Z games that I currently own right now, just like I said when Brian was talking about the HD collection, I've owned other Dragon Ball Z games, but I've sold them, either because I beat them and I got the next one, or that the game was just not that great. And there was definitely one game that we'll get to in a bit, or I'll get to at least, that was awful, but I wanted a better version of it. But let me show you the 3 that I have right here. The first is Dragon Ball Z Super Sonic Warriors 2 for the Nintendo DS. I had the Game Boy Advance version. This game was actually really good. It has sprites, so if you're used to the whole sprite look, it's a fighting game, but you were able to combine stuff, and there were some nice animations for the time, and it used the touchscreen for the DS, and it wasn't bad, but it went through some of the key characters, and just not a terrible game for the DS. Then we go to Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 and Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. These were also released for the PlayStation 2, which I also had, and these just added motion controls, which, I mean, not that interesting. I mean, to take a Wii remote and nunchuck and pretend like you're doing the Kamehameha wave, like going like this, it was just weird. I preferred using like a Pro controller or GameCube controller, and definitely what was kind of cool is that Budokan Tenkaichi 3, as you guys can see right there, it won the Best of E3 award for 2007, Best Wii Fighting Game. So that's saying a lot compared to other fighting games that are out there. It had over 150 characters, and they were very similar between these two, but just some refinements between these two. And graphics were okay for the time, but definitely I'm going to hand it back to Brian to discuss more. But I gotta say, these were okay, but these are the only 3 Dragon Ball Z games that I have right now. So Brian, take it back.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about something that my YouTube subscribers have asked me to talk about for probably 4 months now. They announced a new Dragon Ball Z game, Dragon Ball Z Project something. I don't even know, honestly. It is going to be the first Dragon Ball Z game for the PS4 and Xbox One, which, I mean, I guess it's kind of a big deal with it being the first of the new generation. Graphic-wise, it looks awesome. I will give it that.
Right.
There's going to be a new character that comes from the future. It looks like Trunks, but with red hair. I almost think like it's Super Saiyan 4 Trunks.
I'll put an image on the screen right now so you guys can see it, and I'll put the title too so you guys can actually see it and everything.
Oh, it's Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. So I mean, for being a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not excited at all. It looks like another fighting game that is the same thing over and over again. Even with this new Trunks alternate storyline or whatever the heck they're doing, it just doesn't grab me. Which I think is perfect to talk about what my ideal Dragon Ball Z game would be.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to get me excited again about Dragon Ball Z games, it needs to be a Dragon Ball Z game that is an RPG. What I mean by that is it needs to be a game that you can literally like go through the story of Goku versus Raditz, and you level up your character, and you don't have to fight him. Instead, you choose what moves you want to do, like Kamehameha, and that you don't push buttons to do combinations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the best example I can give is Kingdom Hearts. So I want a Dragon Ball Z game that is RPG, not an MMO RPG, just an RPG. Give me that, and I will be happy. I don't even care if it only goes till the end of the Cell arc. I want this game. I think that there is way too much potential in this franchise for an RPG game that it doesn't make any sense that they have not done it yet. How many more fighting games are we going to have to go through? 20? 30? Really?
Seriously, I mean, motion gaming. I mean, I know it was for the Wii, and the Wii was big in 2006 and 2007, or whenever these came out, but motion gaming, come on. I mean, look at this image of this guy doing an attack here. Like, look at here's a it looks like an Asian guy, not trying to be prejudiced or anything, but a racist, but doing the Kamehameha wave. Like, are you actually going to do that when you're playing the game? Would you? Like, what if they added? Oh, actually, they came out with. I've seen this from Smosh Games. They played Dragon Ball Z for the Kinect, and there's motion gaming. So now I'm gonna go into my ideal Dragon Ball Z game, and what that is gonna be is you take Dragon Ball Z sagas for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, which was terrible, but it was kind of what I wanted to see, but the graphics and everything was just awful, and the gameplay was just terrible. And you take the Dragon Ball Z Legacy Goku series.
That was a neat idea. It was a terrible game, but I actually kind of enjoyed playing the terrible game.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And
because it was something different.
I agree with you there. And you take Dragon Ball Z, the Legacy Goku series, where, especially in the Legacy Goku 2, where you get to play not only as Goku, but you play as Gohan, you play as Piccolo, you play as Vegeta, whoever. And you go through the story, you go to the stages, and it's not just fighting. It's, you power them up, and it's just an amazing game. If you've never played the Legacy Goku series and you own a Game Boy Advance, I recommend you get them, or if you own like an old school DS that has a Game Boy slot, definitely recommend you play them. But that's my ideal Dragon Ball Z game. I'm also, just like Brian said, sick of the fighting games. I have a Wii U, and so does Brian, but I am exclusively a Nintendo person, and I would rather not have a Dragon Ball Z game come to the Wii U if it was just another Budokai Tenkaichi game. I mean, the Budokai like 3 and Budokai 1, those were great, but they got repetitive. Budokai 3 was by far the best Dragon Ball Z game, in my opinion, as well as yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll hand it back to Brian to finish this up. Brian, any other thoughts you had before we wrap it up?
I mean, I really can't say anything else other than stop making the fighting games.
I mean, I totally agree. But guys, this is just our thoughts. We're not ranting. If you like the Dragon Ball Z games, that's your opinion. This is our own opinion. So if you're gonna try to hate on us in the comments, just remember, this is our own opinions on what we've experienced with these Dragon Ball Z games. And the releases have just been too much, and just stop, Funimation. Or whoever's releasing these games, just stop. Bandai. Just stop. Anyways, guys, this is Camp West with 5 It's Josh and
RS Chaos Master, Brian.
And if you want to, for exclusive content, check me out on twitter.com/CampWest5 and
thumbs up if you like the video.
Your Twitter handle.
Oh, and my Twitter is RS Chaos Master.
This is probably the most blooper video we've ever done. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up is most definitely appreciated.
Thumbs up, guys.
And feel free to subscribe to both of our channels. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Peace. Command.